Okay, boys. Who is your favorite player? Do you have one? One at a time.
Sam Stockman. I like Dylan. Same here. I like Dylan.
Dylan, yeah? What do you like about him?
His D.
Is he inspirational? Yeah?
Yeah, I like the defense too.
Defense? Yeah, it's an important part of the game. Dylan's probably our best defensive player.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Sure.
Trey. Your favorite player is Trey. You sure you don't want to change that?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's Dylan.
You guys excited to be Vikings?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Is home court advantage a real thing? And if so, how does it affect you as you play?
Stupid question, first off. But no, yes, it is a real thing. Well, I think it is a real thing. And, I think it helps having home court advantages. We have the fans on our side, we get the people going, get the crowd going. And I think it just helps us play better as a team. We're all pumped up to play. We're like trying to get the crowd into it, I think it just helps us better overall.
Well, yeah, of course it is. I mean, when you have your fans chanting your name, got them dressed up in PJs, throwing glow sticks and stuff, all this crazy stuff, it really boosts your team's morale. It just feels great to play at home. It gets that energy up, like the type of momentum. You build momentum off of that. And that's what all it really is.
I believe it's a real thing, but I kind of like playing on the road because I get to travel, McDanks after, who doesn't love a little Dons? And I don't know, instead like sitting around, I got to go home. I don't really like that. I like being on the move. But yeah, I think for some people it definitely helps. Fans get into it. That's definitely a big factor, and it helps. And just blew this team out by 30, held them to 31, so the defensive chance by the fans, really helped us.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it really is a real thing. Basically, like home court advantage, it's just you have your own fans there that really get into the game, and that just kind of hype you up. And so when you're going on a big run like 5-0, 10-0, 11-0, you start getting on that run, your fans just get up and get into it, and it's like it hits deep. And so you're really playing for the culture and playing for the fans themselves. And you go to other schools like Campbell, for instance, or like Mascoma is upcoming on Tuesday. They got real tough gyms, and so when they play at their place, their fans also get into it. And so when you go into that environment, it's tough to play. And so that's something mentally you have to overcome.
Yes, I believe it's a real thing. I think it affects our game because the fans, the crowd, the energy, it just gets us all hyped, and it makes us play a little faster and better.
I would say it is a real thing. We got our fan section, getting the chants going. It really gives us energy when we don't have it. So I think it definitely is a factor in the games, especially in a rivalry game like Conan, or just kind of a difficult game.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's huge. I think it's like one of the best things you ever have. It's like your fans are cheering, the bench is getting hyped. It's so much energy.
All right, so as Mascenic Viking alumni, how do you feel this team in particular is doing with their season? How do you feel it's going to go forward, and what do you like about them?
I like how fast they play. Brandon now, he's coming in and he's pushing them to go faster. More free offense. They're playing really well. You know, he prides himself on defense. It looks like they get a stop. Even 9 seconds left in this game, they just like asking his subs to get a stop. You know, back then it was kind of us where we were gonna run and go and just shoot it, but you know, we kind of didn't have that leader like he is.
Yeah,
he's just up in there. He's in your face. You know, you make a mistake, he's gonna get on you for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so pretty much best team Mascenic's had since 2015.
Oh yeah.
We had a little bit better of a squad back then, you know, because I was on the team and whatnot. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely probably the best team Mascenic's had in a long time. You know, they all play really well together. They're all close, you know, 6 really tight guys. And then even the bench, you know, they got 4 freshmen on the bench and 2 sophomores, you know, so they I mean, for sure they're building a really strong program, you know, and it's built throughout the years. You know, so the coaching change was a little bit, I'm sure it was tricky to adjust, but at the same time, it also like drastically improved them as a team because they just started playing a lot faster and they started playing their style of basketball. You know, and they're a lot of fun to watch. You know, I'm excited for the future. I've been to almost every game this year. It's like the first time since I graduated. So, I mean, they're fun to watch for sure.
All right, so you are the oldest of the Stoffnicker tribe. Who is the best Stoffnicker to come through Mascenic?
Oh, hands down me.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Sam's still got a little ways to go to beat my record, so until that day comes, I'm always going to say it's me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I play with Jared, play with Brett. I didn't get to play with Sam, you know, but their games are all so different. You know, he pull up from anywhere. You know, he'll blow by you. Brett, he can shoot the 3, but he does a lot of work in the post. You know, lengthy, he can play defense. Sam, mid-range game, layups. You know, they're all so good. Brett and Jared were fun to play with. You know, but I'm probably gonna go with Brett on this one, just because I love. He's got the defensive edge. You know, Jared slacks on defense.
All
So
right.
Brett will at least play defense. You know, he gets fouls, but you know, as his dad would say, stay on the ground. But he does play defense, so I gotta go with Brett.
All right.
You know, obviously, me. I mean, Jared's too small. I would take him to the post. Brett's too slow. I would just blow by him, you know. I'm a better shooter than both of them. Adam's not there. He's still a freshman, so like he's not really in the discussion. And so I think me. I'm the winner.
Me.
This is a homage beat.
Vikings. Number 3, Dylan Valancourt. Number 4, Trey Shaw. Number 11, Sam Stuffanecker. Number 22, Zach Barthel. And number 24, Shay Zena. The head coach for the season is
you guys describe each other's role on the team, whether that be their position that they play or just what they personally bring to the table?
I'll say I'll go first. Why I got to describe Trace's role? I'd say he's the hustler of the team. You know, he out hustles everybody. He's the board man. Board man gets paid. You know, Kawhi Leonard said that once. And it's true. So yeah, I'd say Shea's the hustler of the team. He outworks anybody out there on the court.
My turn? I would say Sam's the best player in the state, no doubt. Makes everybody around him the best player. He's kind of our mini basketball god. That's how I describe him. He's the leader. You know, he kicks ass every time he touches the ball. It's like, what just happened? You know, he's our god, basically.
I think I'd say Trey's role is he's more of a shooter. He's like you could drive and he'll be open every single time. He'll find a way to get open.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, kind of like Klay Thompson in a way. You can rely on him to make. He can just make shots. That's all it is. You can rely on him to make shots.
Dylan, I think one of his major factors is this kid works harder than anybody on the floor. You know, this kid will out hustle anybody and lock anybody up.
We already said about Shea.
No role models. Well, I guess it's not true.
So what's Dylan doing?
Dylan, the kid, Dylan, this kid will knock down threes whenever he has. When he's open, he'll hit them. He attacks the hoop like no other. He jumps over all the big guys and finishes high. He's possibly the best player. You can't beat this kid.
Yes, sir.
Well, me and Zach's job is basically just get the boards, like fight hard inside, and just do what we do best, which is just be aggressive and play tough.
Yeah, especially with the kids outside, you know, a lot of the teams in this league don't have as big as us, so, you know, we kind of get switched up sometimes. He goes low, I go high, or he goes on the perimeter, I go low, but basically you just got to be more physical and overpower the other teams and get all the rebounds, get other people's shots, and move the ball around.
All right, so after securing a bit of a lead for you guys from the starters, you guys kind of had to play a lot more minutes than you're used to. Do you feel that you're at all any more comfortable playing on a varsity team, and do you guys think you'll be able to hold your own next year with the absence of the seniors?
I feel like we're pretty comfortable. We have a pretty solid bench, and next year we're going to do really well. We got good chemistry, and we can move the ball really well, and we can just run the offense. So I think the seniors are definitely a good help. They can really get the game started, but I feel like next year we'll be able to hold our own.
Yeah, this kid got to start today. That's a huge step. He's a sophomore. You don't see it very often unless you're like straight varsity, like, from freshman. So that's a pretty big step. But yeah, with him playing and starting tonight and me coming off the bench, I think we'll be able to hold our own next year.
Yeah, I think getting more minutes these past few games has kind of built our confidence, and we got the starters, cheering us on from the sideline. That always boosts us, and dynamic duo in a couple of years. So,
I think obviously next year, when they're gone, we're gonna have to work a lot harder and show what we can do.
Defense! 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 There you go! There you go. Let's go, Jack. Here we go, Adam. Oh my God. Here you go, Wyatt. Put it up. There you go.
So after you guys kind of secured the lead for your bench, you guys let the bench kind of run the game a bit, and that includes both of your younger siblings. How does it feel watching them play, and you think that they'll ever live up to you guys when they eventually get to the senior role?
Yeah, it's fun watching my little brother play. I don't think they'll be as good as me, but still got a lot of work to do. But yeah, it's fun watching them play. They played really well tonight, defensively and offensively.
Yeah, and it's kind of watching them from when they were playing rec through middle school through now as a freshman. It's fun to see the development and everything. And I don't know if Dylan will be as ever good as me, but he's definitely a better ball handler. I'll give him that because I never grew up as that. I was always a big man. But no, he's a good player, and I enjoy watching him play and develop through the league.
Yeah, and watching both Adam and Dylan, it's very apparent that they mimic your guys' style a lot. They have similar finishing packages as you guys.
Yeah.
Did you work with them on that, or do you think it's more of a watching type thing?
Genes. We get it from our father, Dickie.
I don't have a father named Dick, so I can't come have a
People
comeback.
tell me
in
I
that
look a
one.
lot like him, especially when I play basketball. So I think that's where I get it from.
My dad has just got cousins that are really tall, so we're lanky, and he just I don't teach him anything. He just kind of watches me and sees how sometimes it can work out and practices it at home. So
I think I've never taught Adam anything.
They're definitely gonna live up to. I'd say I don't know if they're gonna be better than us, but they're gonna be at that level of competitiveness, and maybe not next year, but they're showing signs of it. They can hang on to the ball pretty well, so yeah. Here we go. Here we go. There you go, Wyatt. Let's go. There you go, Jared.
So in moments like the last game where we had to push through an overtime, you had to dig deep, find a little bit of extra strength, is there someone or something that comes to mind when you're digging deep like that?
Probably just fans, the people watching. Don't want to let them down or anything during the game. So that's it.
Follow me, you'll end up in my arms. You done made up your mind.
I think, it's just based on their own play. I think that we play so well as a team that, one person has a good game, it raises the whole morale up. And that's a key part of game chemistry is huge. And I think we have one of the top chemistries in the state.
Yeah, definitely. When the game's online, I dig deep and remember what my family's always been there supporting me. And my dad going away, knowing that he's fighting and that if he can fight, I can fight too. My mom always supporting me, being a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids was tough for her. So again, knowing she could fight pushes me to fight too. My brother is now contracted for being in the service. He'll be in there for 6 years, and I just know that I got people around me who are willing to fight for me and who are willing to support me. Why can't I do this last thing for basketball? And that really kind of hits home and drives something within me that is like, all right, it's time to get down to business. Let's go out and get it and just hustle, all out hustle and give it everything I got. I did it in soccer on the championship game. I'm doing it now. I'll do it for the rest of my life. And my girlfriend, Avery, who has always supported me with everything I've done. And then my closest friends, Timo behind the camera. I got Chris, all the Wilkins. I got John, Byron, everyone, the whole team. They all support each other in me. And this vice versa, I support them. So knowing that and having a family behind you is literally the most powerful thing you can have.
Your tone. I don't wanna go home. Could it be one night? Can you? Give me reasons we should be complete. You should be with them, I can't compete. You looked at me.
Yeah, that's my meme. She passed back in, this year, it was back in June. Well, I guess 2019, but the new year. It's all the same thing, but yeah. I dedicate, every time I step on the court or the field, I dedicate it to her, and I play for her. They got M-E-M and heart, meme. Yo, let me see your hand. No, what doesn't? What the?
Watch it at home. Love you all, especially you, Grayson.
We love you.
Upside down.
We love you. You show the support. Appreciate you.
I'd like to give a little message to all you little kids out there. Keep grinding. You only get to live once. You have 4 years of high school. Make those 4 years count. Live it up.
Hey, let me get back in this. Hold on, let me get back. Also, I'd love to give a shout out to my mom, my dad, Bryce. I'd like to Madeline too. I'd like to give a shout out to Kristen and Dutch. I'd love to give a shout out to Tony, please, and Christy. Thank you very much, and all the kids I ref. Shout out to Brody Shaw. Shout out to Brody and Troy and Selena. Selena Shaw.
And Tyler.
And Tyler!
Tyler with the green one. You want to say anything?
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. We play for you guys, man. We love it when you guys come out to the games and support us. And we go to your guys' games and ref you guys and support y'all. So we do it for you guys. Thanks. Yo.